and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Priscilla, and this is the Carnivore Journey. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome, and thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today. And if you have been following along with me on this wonderful journey I call the Carnivore Journey, thank you so much for your continued support. I have a excellent show for you today, and I just kind of want to jump right into it. I have a few slides that I want to show you, and then I'm going to tell you what I've been up to for the past couple of weeks, and then I'm going to end the show with a wonderful quote to get you through the week. So we are officially in November. October was an amazing month. I absolutely love October, and those of you who've been following along know that about me. The past week has been a very crazy week, but we are definitely in November, and I am ready to see what November holds. So this week I have a challenge for everyone, and the challenge is very easy. So these are just 4 things that I feel like all of us can do this week to not only make ourselves feel better, but those around us. So this week I challenge everyone to be kind, choose love, smile often, and eat a steak. It is not hard to be kind. It's not hard to choose to love and be kind to those around us. And when we smile, it has so many wonderful benefits that I actually made another slide that I want to go over with you about how smiles benefit us each and every day. And then, of course, eat a steak. When I'm eating a steak, I feel absolutely happy. I am kind. I am loving life. I am smiling and eating a steak. So those are my challenges for the week. Simple, easy, and everyone can do it. So let me tell you some of the health benefits of smiling. Did you know that it improves your mood, reduces blood pressure, reduces stress? Smiling releases endorphins. If you don't know what endorphins are, they are the feel-good chemicals in our brain. Smiling encourages positive thinking. Smiling is contagious, and also it boosts your physical well-being, and it makes you look younger and more attractive. So everyone, I want you to take a second, and I want everyone to smile. See? It makes you feel better, makes you look younger, so why wouldn't you want to do it? And on top of it, it's contagious. So smile all this week. That is also a challenge. Here is something to think about this week. Whenever you decide to pull in to a fast food restaurant on your way home because you just don't feel like cooking, I've been there, I've done that. You get off work after 8 hours, you have to go home to family and kids and just the nonstop hustle and bustle. But before you do, just think about this. Every living cell in your body is made from the food you eat. If you consistently eat junk food, then you'll have a junk body. There is a saying that I've heard my whole life: you are what you eat, and I truly believe that. I didn't really understand what it really meant until I got on Carnivore. You are what you eat. If you eat junk food, how are you going to have a healthy body? If you eat healthy food, then you will have a healthy body. So be careful and be mindful of the things that you are feeding your body. That is why I love Carnivore, and I no longer participate in the SAD diet. If you're new to Carnivore, SAD means the standard American diet, which is just pure sugar, carbohydrate, which is just sad. So think about this week that every living cell in your body is made from the foods you eat. So just be careful and be mindful of the things that you are putting in your body. So as you know, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and for those of you who live a very busy life like I do, before you know it, you'll turn around and it will be Thanksgiving. And this is the month of Thanksgiving. It is the month of being thankful. So if you need ideas for Thanksgiving, you need to check out week 17 for amazing ideas for your carnivore feast. Last year was my very first, and I have a lot of wonderful ideas. So if you're just kind of stumped and you need something and you're trying to plan and you don't know exactly what you want to do, check out week 17 from my first year. I'm going to change things up a little bit this year. So when I decide what it is that I'm going to cook and what I'm going to prepare for my family, then I will also add that into my next video. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what I have been up to this past week or so. It has been very busy. It has been a very fun week. We wrapped up by going to some fall festivals. We went to Retropalooza. If you do not know what that is, I would highly recommend that you check it out. Just Google it and see what it's all about. If you are all into gaming and all things retros and 80s and 90s and early 2000s, it will be right up your alley. It was a lot of fun. Took the kids and took the oldest granddaughter. We had a great time. But unfortunately for some of those events, they don't exactly offer the types of foods that us carnivores can eat. So I had to make sure that we had our snacks in the car, our bubbly waters in the car, so that if we got hungry, then we would be able to eat while we were out. I will say that I have definitely come a long way, because when the kids were hungry and wanted to eat at the food court, I was not bothered by it. A little over a year ago, I would have been bothered by it. I would have been sitting there and I would have been so very tempted and want to eat whatever they were eating. And 2 years ago, I would have. But this year I sat there with all the popcorn popping, the ice cream, the nachos, the you name it, all around me. And I wasn't bothered by it, and I didn't feel like I was missing out. So to me, that just feels like a milestone. Went to a couple of fall festivals, did a lot of walking, being around a lot of people, seeing everyone in their costumes and being happy, and taking the kids and the grandkids to see that, was a lot of fun. Now, I did tell you a couple weeks ago that I was going to make my pumpkin meatloaves. So I did do that. I attempted, but I am one of those kind of people, when I see things on Facebook or people's Instagrams, or I see it on people on YouTube, I just automatically think that I can do it, because those people make things look easy. I did do the pumpkin meatloaf, but it didn't exactly look like a pumpkin. It just looked like a ball of meat with stuffed bacon. And I have something to remember about it, because I burnt my arm really bad on the oven. So I'm going to try again for the month of November, and hopefully the second time will be the good time. So that's kind of what I have been up to, just continuing to do my walking, continuing to eat right, continuing to get enough rest, continuing to get enough sleep, and just staying busy, and definitely getting ready for November and preparing my menu for Thanksgiving. So I would like to hear what all of you have planned for your Thanksgiving. Please leave it in the comment sections, because I definitely need some ideas. So maybe I could take some of your ideas and incorporate it into our feast this year, and we can just kind of trade some ideas. So that is what I've been up to. Very busy. October was wonderful. Now we're moving on. So here is a little quote that I have for this week. One cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well. How can you possibly think well, love well, sleep well if you are not eating well? Like I said, it goes back to what we talked about before. You are what you eat. I honestly believe that whatever we feed our bodies has a big impact on us physically, mentally, emotionally, in so many ways. And I've talked about that in several videos. Not eating well affects so many things. It does affect how we sleep. It affects how we feel. It affects how we look. It affects everything, our waistline, the number on the scale, and the size clothes that we have to wear. So you need to be making sure that you are mindful of what you are nourishing your body with each and every day. The quote a couple of weeks ago, how can you feel like $1,000,000 if you're eating from the dollar menu? You can't. You have to be willing to give your bodies exactly what it needs to benefit from the good things. And that's why I think that carnivore is such a wonderful way of eating. I feel great every single day. I look great. I feel great. I feel more positive. And not only is it, I can feel it on the inside, but it radiates to everyone that I'm around on the outside. So those are just some things that you need to think about this week. So before I wrap up, I just want to say, please go into the comment section. Tell me, ask me anything you want to tell me or you want to ask me. I want to know about all of you and your personal journey. If you have any questions about ideas on food, however I can help you, I just want to be able to help you. I hope that all of you had a wonderful October. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you all had a wonderful day. And I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. So I'm so glad that you all tuned in. I hope you got something out of this video. And if there's anything I can do for you, please reach out to me in the comments. My name is Priscilla. This is the Carnivore Journey. Until I see you again, bye.